We are here at OLAB. Great day. God bless. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. The first Friday of the month of June. Time is flying fast, man. Today I am here at OLAB, the Opportunity Lab. Just getting ready for a live interview, Q&A networking event that I had the opportunity to be invited to. How you guys holding up? How you holding up? Who that? Who that in the chat? Let me know. Drop your name and all that. Who we got here? Who we got here? Arsenal, what's going on? Great day to you. Great day, great day. Yes, 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 yes. Where you checking in from? Where you checking in from? What up, what up? Happy Friday. Happy first Friday. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. And please do, I invite you to check out the content, check out the music. I have a new song called Breakthrough, streaming on all platforms. Sup, what's up, what's up, what's up? Great day, great day. Yeah, so I'm here at OLAB Opportunity Lab, man. Just getting ready for a live stream interview, actually. Great day. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday, first Friday of the month of June. You know, how y'all holding up? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling out there? I don't know if y'all know or not, but I know that this is my breakthrough. And I'm hoping that y'all know that this y'all breakthrough too. You know what I mean? Special day, special day. We are here at the O Lab, the Opportunity Lab, with my good friend, my brother, Joel Simmons, who is a leadership coach. Man, he shared the stages with so many great people, myself included. Um, like Les Brown, for instance. You know, we got Edson here. He's behind the camera. He's engineering, producing the whole set and everything. Actually, look, let's take a look around a little bit. You know, Edson, say what up to the people.
How are you?
Yeah.
Been good. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Trabajando duro? Trabajando duro?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's working hard, guys. He's working hard. Trabajando duro. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yo, I want to ask. This is a personal question, but comment though. What's something that you're looking forward to receiving this month, the month of June? What are you guys looking forward to? What are you hoping for? What are you anticipating? What kind of breakthrough are you expecting to receive? Yeah, that's the purpose of this live, man. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna hash it out. We're gonna get to know each other. You know what I mean? My music, man, a lot of it is said in my music, but you know, I'm a motivational music artist. I'm not just a music artist. You know, check it out. This is actually my second or third time going live on YouTube. So I'm still getting familiar with how to approach it and everything like that. So, you know, I'm not going to apologize for my inexpertise, but I will say I will get the hang of it. The more you guys communicate with me, the better the conversation flows. I guarantee you. I don't just like to ramble, right? I like to be intentional with my words. But you know, we're here nonetheless. We're in Palm Beach County, Florida. The weather is beautiful. The neighborhood is great. And yeah, this is my breakthrough, man. I have no other words to say than this is my breakthrough. This is my breakthrough. Yeah. If you haven't already, I do invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my music. Check out my music videos. Check out my documentary. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like, hype this video up. Hype this video up. I'm learning the lingo. Mrs. Kane, who is a good friend of mine, she's an animated storyteller here on YouTube. She's been showing me the ropes. I have 23 of you guys in attendance right now. Welcome. Happy Friday, the first Friday of the month. I do encourage you guys and ask you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, stream my music, like my music videos, like my documentary, everything Brooklyn Boon and How You Holding Up related. I ask that you guys support it. That's the only way we're gonna grow. That's the only way that I will be able to further encourage you guys and everyone else. right? We're all going through something, and music is healing for the ears, healing for the soul. Me personally, I'm just trying to be a light in these dark times. So I do want to ask you guys to support the movement, support the music, subscribe to the channel. Caden, great day and God bless. Monica, hello, hello. Yuri, why? What can I offer? Oh man, that's a great question. So what I do offer is encouragement. That's the base of everything that I do. So encouragement based off my trials, tribulations, and experiences. So my brand is actually a multimedia, creative, wellness, and community impact platform that focuses on healing, breakthrough, meaningful conversation, and cultural impact through music, live experiences, film, and storytelling. So that's part of what I offer. Thank you. I appreciate that. So you can check out my website, brooklynboon.com, to see the services that I provide. But as far as what I offer, it's encouragement. And I do it in so many different fields. They say the most successful entrepreneurs or people are those who give the people or who provide solutions for the problems that they needed the solution for. So growing up, I've always wanted and needed encouragement. And now that I'm in a place, in a space to actually provide that to people, that's what I offer. So thank you for asking that question. I hope I answered your question. Ava, hello, hello. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. Happy Friday, first Friday of the new month of June. Yeah. So my question to you guys is, what breakthrough are you expecting? Are you anticipating? What are you hoping to receive from this month? Man, it's been a tough few years. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but I shared a recent testimony last week on my podcast channel. How you holding up the podcast? And so many people have been impacted by it. Yeah, uh, it's 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 hefty. So check it out if you get the chance. Check it out. 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 Yes, yes. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, hype it up, pump it up, share it with a friend, share it with a family member, share it with your loved ones. Yes, yes. So I actually released a new song and called Breakthrough on March 14th. And it's safe to say that the short film is complete. Everything is completed. Just waiting on the Lord to give me the go ahead to release it to you guys. But nonetheless, it looks great. It is great. I'm excited for you guys to experience it. But in the meantime, do check out the song. You can check it out on my YouTube page or you can check it out on all music platforms. Breakthrough by Brooklyn Boon. Yes, yes. I got my good friend, my good brother here, Joel Simmons. He gonna say what's up to you guys in a little bit. Where you at? There you go.
Hey, we got Brooklyn Boon all the way up in here in North Palm Beach. I'm so glad to have him at the OLAB. Y'all don't know it, but the day, not this place, but the last place when I ended up getting the keys.
The keys.
He was on the telephone. It was a very emotional experience for
Man.
me. And my brother was on the telephone. We were talking about vision and clarity and just like prepping the whole year and everything. And I was telling him, man, I'm just waiting on an email. And all of a sudden,
check that thing.
Email came through.
Yeah.
And it's like it shut down everything.
Yeah.
So this right here, this is a dream right here. We are standing in a dream. We're standing in a vision.
Yeah.
And the manifestation of it is this. And I'm just like very grateful because now he's standing in this vision with me.
Yeah.
Just like he was the day. And he said, you got the keys. You got the keys. And I'm just very grateful because legitimately, I got the keys.
You got the keys, baby.
I do got the keys. They're in my pocket. I'm going to show you the keys. They're in my pocket, but it's all good.
Yeah.
This brother right here is an inspiration. I'm very grateful for him. So you all remember to follow him. Check me out, jsimmons.tenacity, and also the Opportunity Lab US on IG. Looking forward to talking with y'all soon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a good Friday. It's a good Friday, and that's the importance of surrounding yourself with positive people, with influential people, people with aspirations. I would say like-minded individuals as well, but just put yourself in environments intentionally as best as you can to learn and grow from others. That's what the journey has been for me, man. Who would have known that Joel and I would have made it thus far in our friendship, and you know, beyond friendship, but we're doing business together. We're sitting down. He was on my podcast. Now I'm on his podcast in the space that he is creating a hub for entrepreneurs, creatives, leaders, community leaders, community partners, just everyone, So these doors are open for people who want to do better, who have a dream, who have a vision, and this is how we seal the deal. This is how we make everything come together. Draco, what's going on? Great day, champion. Happy first Friday of the month of June. Hey, man, I have a live podcast that we will be broadcasting. We have some audience members who will be attending shortly. It's going to be a good, intentional talk with myself. Well, with Joel Simmons and myself. I'm on his platform, so I get to be on the other side of the questions and the hosting and everything like that. If you guys are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. You didn't have to be here, but I thank you for stopping by. While you are here, I do ask, encourage, and invite you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel, stream my music, check out my music videos, check out my documentary, check out my podcast, Yeah, man, it is cool, man. Thank you for being here, brother. Thank you. Maria, hello. Maria, hello, hello. Great day to all of you guys in attendance, those of you coming and going. Speaking of coming and going, man, it's a word that correct me if I'm wrong, Joel.
What's up?
What's that word where it says the Lord will protect your coming in, your coming out, you're going out and you're coming in?
Mm.
I don't know, I'm paraphrasing it, but it definitely is something like that. But those of you coming in this live and going out this live, I ask that the Lord bless and protect you guys. Oh, there she go. She is the king. Yeah, what you say? Hype this video up. Hype this video up. Like it. Hype the video up. You know what? I think I want to add you. Can I add you from here? Can I add Mrs. Kane from here? Man, listen, Joel gave me my flowers. I gave him his, but we're going to continue this garden right here, right? Man, she is the king. As I mentioned to you guys earlier in the live, she's the #1 animated storyteller on YouTube. She's done a phenomenal job with helping me improve my YouTube presence. She does a phenomenal job. So like and subscribe to her channel as well, but definitely hype this up. I need the top fans. I'm still getting the lingo together. So be patient with me. But the more we do this, the better I will be. But of course, the more engaging you guys are, the better the conversations flow. Right? I don't want to feel like I'm talking at you guys. I want to feel like I'm talking with you guys. So yeah, hype the video up. You know what? You about to be a moderator. Hold on. How can I do that? Yeah, hold on. Add as a moderator. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yeah, she is the king as a moderator now. So y'all talk crazy. Y'all know what she gonna do. Y'all know what she gonna do. And if you don't know, you're gonna find out. Hopefully you don't. But so we are here once again at OLAB, the Opportunity Lab, for the creatives, for the like-minded individuals, for the community leaders, for the world leaders. This is a space for you to come work. This is a place and a space for you to come network. This is a place for you to create. This is a place for you to decompress if necessary. And yeah, to grow. So that's where we at. Let me give y'all a little A little spin around real quick. Actually, let me give you guys a little tour. Give you guys a tour. We're gonna turn this camera so I can still see what's going on here. So this is one of the podcast rooms here, right? This one is more therapeutic, more this one is more intimate, right? The one that we were just outside in, um, that one is more for a live audience, right? We have some people who will be attending here. Hello, hello. See, there we go. Right? Yeah, it's nice, right? See the natural. Well, you don't see the natural lighting yet, but you will. We're gonna get there. So we got a bunch of offices here. Um, we have a conference room here, right? But this is what I want to show you guys, especially, right? So we have a bunch of halls. We have some office space here, which is beautiful, beautiful. Look at the natural lighting. Look at the natural lighting. You know, I'm thinking about becoming a real estate agent. Cause look how I'm just doing this tour. You know what I mean, nah. Yes, got the good word. Got the good word. Got to have a good word. But look, this is the media room, guys. This, yo, Mrs. Kane, you pull up here and do your ooh. Look at that. Got the white screen, so you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, let me upgrade you. I said let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. Yeah. So this is one of the okay, yeah. Talk to him. Yeah, this is breakthrough right here. So we're doing a lot of work here in this space. Joel Simmons has asked me to come on board and kind of help with the vision. So we're still figuring out the metrics of it, you know. Yeah, see, you got support. You got additional support from Draco. Yeah. You know he gonna support. You know he gonna support KKG fam over here at the How You Holding Up Breakthrough Family Community. You know, so yeah, man. Can y'all imagine though, like for those of you guys who come from the KKG family, can y'all imagine her being in a space like this um for her setup? I mean, I could see it. She know I'm a visionary, but you know, hello, hello. So yeah, guys, that's just a little tour. That's just a little tour. We're gonna continue to get things together. We're gonna continue getting. Huh? You look like that. Oh shoot. You look just like that. For real? Yeah. Is he gonna be here? No, he's not gonna be here. Oh man, I got a double gamer. Yeah. 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 So yeah, man, you guys definitely be in attendance, and you know, I'm thinking if I stay on live, during the podcast segment, will you guys stay tuned in? Because I'm wasting my battery if you're not. Um, I would love for y'all to hear the conversation live, you know, but I don't want to do it if you guys aren't going to be in attendance. I know it's Friday. A lot of you guys are probably getting ready to go out and, you know, enjoy the start of your weekend. And I understand, you know, I definitely understand, but it will be recorded. So at a later time, I will provide the link so that you guys can check it out when you do have the time. You feel me? So, but if you have the availability to witness it live conversation with me and everyone else who will be in attendance, let me know. And I'll keep the live running. I'll go to work at 8, but I'll tune in when it's ready. Oh, bet, say no more. Wait, so all right, so you in the Bay Area, so you 3 hours behind. So if it's 6:14 right now, so it's about 3:14 where you are. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, bet, say that. Yeah, Draco, let me know. Is it yeah, because I think if you're in California, you're 3 hours. Okay, bet. All right, so you, Mrs. Kane, and whoever else decides that, you know, hey, let me stop on by, let me check out the conversation. All right, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Mm-hmm. Yo, but look, I got some exciting news. So, um, again, Mrs. Kane, she actually she actually supported the continuation of Breakthrough, which is the newest song that I released. And she allowed herself to be in a short film that I've created around it. It's a short film music video. So that's complete. Just waiting for the Lord to give me the go ahead and release it into the earth. And yeah, we're going to continue to inspire, encourage, uplift the people, you know, and I'm excited for you guys to see it, to feel it, to share it, and to experience breakthrough because you know, again, and I'm gonna keep saying it, on the other side of hardship, once you persevere, is breakthrough. Yeah. No, she was actually just being herself. And my videographer, Soundwave Jordan, he was able to capture the interaction between her and I. So and she has some speaking on it as well, letting people know that this her breakthrough. You know, so not much acting, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, but definitely in the future. If not with me, then definitely on her own. She cooking up on some stuff over there. Sign, seal, deliver, it's yours.
All right, y'all. We are live.
Oh yeah.
Today we're gonna be interviewing the great Brooklyn Boon.
Can't spell Brooklyn without putting Boon in it, baby.
There you go. There you go.
We getting mic'd up. We getting mic'd up by the great Edson. Thank you guys for being in attendance. Thank you guys for supporting Joel Simmons, man. Phenomenal. The OLAB community. Wait, what was it called? You said where preparation meets opportunity. What was it?
Right.
What was it?
When chance meets time, it presents opportunity. Yeah, that's right.
So we here. This is the chance and this is the time.
That's right.
And he gave me the opportunity, so I'm taking it. Yep.
You ready, y'all?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Y'all come on, jump on in. Be ready for this. Brooklyn Boon. Hey, y'all gotta check him out. Check him out on Brooklyn Boon and How You Holding Up podcast. Right? The podcast. He got a podcast for that.
Got a
Y'all
podcast
follow
for
him.
that.
Y'all know a whole lot about that.
Yep.
The man is really doing his thing. He's been out, man. He's been out in Miami.
Mhm.
Been sharing his gift. I remember seeing him at the Breakthrough Experience, sharing his gift. I remember seeing him share his gift down at the skate park in Miami. Yeah, man. So, you know, we've been doing something right here just for a little bit. But I'm going to tell y'all something. This guy, we went all the way back to, what was that?
FAU.
FAU.
50-50.
Oh,
50-50.
50 too well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Christopher Dora.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Christopher Dora. He's going to be here and on the 20th. So y'all
Nice.
remember that. He's going to be on the 20th. Yeah, man. That was some crazy stuff, yo. You
Yo.
remember we was down there inside there?
The press conference.
In front of the press conference over the house.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Like it was yesterday.
I see when you took that stage.
Yeah.
Just for a moment. I was like, I'll record you. Yo, you just jump right in there.
Yes, sir.
I'm in it too.
You said time and chance is opportunity.
That's right. But time meets chance presents opportunity.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it was.
That's it, man. You just gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The other one is when preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah.
Time to open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what
preparation meets opportunity.
And that's what breakthrough is.
It is.
I realized that at the seminar, because when I woke up, I said, man, I'm gonna perform today. I don't know how, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna perform today. I seen all the keynote speakers, yourself, Les Brown, and a number of other notable speakers. I said, I'm perform today. And sure enough, we made that thing happen. But when I walked in, I was just thinking about, what does breakthrough mean to me? And I was like, you know, I love words. So I like breaking them down and I like making them. So I was like, a breakthrough is you breaking through what's been breaking you. I said, oh, that's it. And just being in the midst of breakthrough experience, a month later, I made a song called Breakthrough. Yeah. Had no idea that that's what it was going to be called, or that's what, but I wrote it in my notes. A breakthrough is me breaking through what's been breaking me. But then I started having a different revelation, like a breakthrough is you breaking through what's been breaking you. And I was like, hold on, I can't declare that for anybody else until I declare that for myself. Yeah. And then that's how the whole structure of the song started going. And then we'll talk about it. Yeah. But for sure, listen to it.
That's fire.
Listen to it, and the structure of those two verses is a prayer. I promise you guys, it's a prayer. It's a prayer. This is my breakthrough, breaking through whatever has been breaking. Boom. Although I do not see it, God gonna see me through. Give me that vision, guarantee He'll make it visible.
What's going on, Jared? I hope you heard what Boon was just talking about.
And Bill too.
Hold on, let's put it back on. What you say now?
Shout out to Bill too, Billionaire Bill.
Billionaire Bill.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right,
His husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Shout out to Billionaire Bill.
Yeah.
Yo, we still texting back and forth,
Beautiful.
man.
As you should.
Right there.
One thing about Joel, man, he knows how to cultivate relationships. Follows up, he supports, and he just does great. He shows up authentically. So if you guys are on this live, you guys know better than anybody else. So thank you, brother.
Yo, man, appreciate you. It's going down, y'all. We almost said just a few more minutes and we're gonna start this up. We're gonna learn a whole lot more.
I'm excited, man.
Boon.
I'm excited.
My guy came in here, he pulled out the live, he already started, and I'm just like, yeah, he's ready.
Ready like Freddie.
He stay ready. I love that about him.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I've seen him at the drop of a dime, just get up and start to move and motivate and to create space. And create space for other people. I love it. You were talking about Messiah one time.
Oh,
when I first met you,
you
had Messiah next to you.
Yeah.
And the thing about it was like you were cultivating the space for him. Like mentorship.
Yeah.
And it was just pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Prolific, as a matter of fact. Because I also noticed when you were down there at the skate park, that all of those artists that were around you, you were cultivating a stage, a platform.
That's right.
Like legit. That was your OLAD. If I was to compare it to something, I'm not trying to make it that because there's something totally different.
I get you.
You made a platform. That's what this whole thing is about.
Yeah.
It's about making a platform for people that need the chance. They don't know how to access the chance.
Absolutely.
Right? And so you gave all of those people access to an opportunity. You had live video going on out there. You had Just the Phoenix out there. You called up, your family was out there. There was a few of us that showed up. Brian DeCovo, Adrian Ellis, Janae, all of these people that showed up. Everybody coming out there to see what you had to do. And bro, you like brought that house down.
Yes, sir.
You brought that house down. But hold on.
It gets better.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm talking with y'all. I'm talking with my man. I'm just having this conversation. But the thing about it is that you allow them to be them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what I call creating true space.
Yes, sir.
Like you talk about me and authentic, being authentic.
Yes, sir.
You allow them to be authentic.
Yes, sir.
And they got a chance to get out there and to move and to rock the stage as they would. Anyone who wanted to rock it and move, they were able to. You caught them, you gave them new content, you gave them a big up, and you showed them how they can do it.
Yes, sir.
It was duplicatable.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
Yes, sir.
I love that, man.
Yes, sir.
There's a couple of us want to be coming up here, man. I want to go up here. I love that.
Listen, man, and that goes.
Mike, what's going on, man?
I think that's what.
Hold on, go ahead.
I think that's what the church is to be. I think that's what the church is to be. If we have the light, we take our gifts and we provide that space for others. So now we can spread that gospel there. We're gonna talk. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'm excited, man. I'm experiencing breakthrough right now. I don't know what you guys have been facing or are facing, but breakthrough is on the other side of you persevering through that hardship, no matter what it may be. I'm gonna keep it there, but we got a lot to talk about, man. I'm just so excited. I'm excited.
Stay tuned in.
I'm excited. If you guys are now tuning in, thank you guys for being in attendance.
I haven't been doing many lives for a while.
Subscribe to the channel. Check out my music. Check out my music videos. Check out my documentary. I have a podcast called How You Holding Up, the podcast. I'm the founder of How You Holding Up. And I'll give you guys a synopsis of what How You Holding Up is. How You Holding Up is a multimedia, creative wellness, community impact focused on healing, breakthrough, meaningful conversations, cultural impact through music, film, live experiences, and storytelling. So that's How You Holding Up in a nutshell, man. And of course, it's the question, that allows the space for vulnerability to take place. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and given everything that I've experienced, no one asked the question, yo, how you holding up?
Say what's up, Edson.
And it's like, dang, I needed that question. That's Edson right there. So I grew up internalizing. I grew up internalizing a lot of emotion, from anger, rage, malice, unforgiveness, confusion, just a lot. Just a lot, you feel me? And now, because I'm a lot more aware in the blessing and the anointing and the purpose that Jesus Christ has placed on my life, I now can reciprocate what I needed in those moments to now you guys. How do I do that? Easy, with the gifts that God has blessed me with. Music, well, my voice ultimately, but now I'll cultivate that through media, podcast, well, music, podcast. I'm a visionary, right? So I do concept spark sessions where people who may have ideas already, but I help amplify and 2.0 that, right? So we take that great idea that you already have and we make it phenomenal. Public speaking, so many different things, but that's just a little bit, but the more we continue to, get to know each other, the more you'll understand it. The more you listen to my music, the more you check out the things that I've already done and will continue to do, the more you'll understand, but happy Friday. We are here at OLAB. We have OLAB. Joe Simmons coming through.
That's what we're gonna do. And then this is, hey, look at that.
We on YouTube with this
live
one.
To live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's YouTube.
Yeah,
live.
we're on YouTube.
All right, this IG live. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Y'all get ready. We're about to get started in just a moment. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it. Let's get it.
So
all right.
It's Friday, man. Friday. All right. First Friday of the month. Yo, we're in the 6th month of the year already, bro.
Y'all stay tuned. Jump on in. Just be advised that every single Friday from 6 to 8, we are curating an opportunity for you to meet the guest. That's what this is all about. From 6 to 8, it's an opportunity for you to meet the guest. We got some people coming out. Like, shout out to Ja Fragrance. We're looking forward to seeing you here tonight to meet up with Brooklyn Boon. I know that y'all might be just getting out from work, so I know that the time is coming, but just be ready. He's here. Let me show you one more time, just in case you're looking.
Fragrance?
He's here. Ja.
Does he have his own fragrance house, or he's a supplier of fragrance?
Oh, man, Ja Fragrance. So it's in the name. Ja. Yeah.
Okay.
The Lord God above.
So you smell the aura.
That's right. Right. So the incense of God.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
He's lifting it up.
Okay.
Reggae.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So I can't wait till you get a chance to meet him.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all, if you're an artist out there, I want you to understand something. I was just giving a shout out to my boy right there, Brooklyn Boon. I want you to understand something. This is a man that you can come and get in contact with and get some knowledge on how you will be able to prosper and be successful in the business of artistry. It's legit, y'all.
Yeah.
It's legit.
Yep.
You need to give him a phone call. You need to tag him. You need to put it inside this chat. You need to let me know. You need to go onto his link and see him at Brooklyn Boon or How You Holding Up the podcast. You need to check him out because he can help you get through some of those money areas where you don't have to worry so much. Just last night, I made one phone call. I'm sitting there talking with Ja Fragrance, and we're talking about a bunch of things, and I made one phone call. Yo, let me just tell my boy Boom, what's going on?
Yep.
All of a sudden, I get the phone call back. Yo, what's going on? Hey, man, these people right here, they're looking to do X, Y, Z. I just wanted to see if you can talk with them. By the time he finished talking with them, worked out the entire thing. They were unsure. Sometimes we need clarity. It's not that we don't have the answers, it's that we don't believe in the answers that we have. So we need to get clarity. And in order to get clarity, you have to be able to find the right resources. Something that you can believe in, something that you can trust in. Because if you find the right resource, but you don't believe in it, you won't use it anyway, which is the reason why people stay foggy. So in order to do that, you have to build relationships. My boy Boon was just talking about relationships. I believe relationships are more important than stats.
Yes, sir.
So I build relationships first. I pause on purpose because somebody out there needs to hear this. Build relationships first. When you build relationships, you can build business, you can build success, you can build whatever you want. Build a relationship. Build a relationship and you have access to whatever it is that you're trying to look for. But if you build stats, you go in and you become transactional.
We about to start
with the transaction.
We're about to start the interview. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys up, so I won't be able to see you guys. But this is some of the things that you'll be able to see and hear.
He who becomes a friend to the owner of M&M's has equity. All right, man. We started. We got to go ahead and get ourselves started.
There's going to be a segment. There's going to be a segment. Yo, so look. So look, there's going to be a segment where we do a Q&A at the end of it. And what we'll do is, because I'll be set up stationary, this is where I'll be, right? Where the empty chair is, sitting down with Mr. Joel Simmons. I'll have Edson read off some questions. So when it's time for us to open up the floor, if you guys are still in attendance, Edson the Great, he'll come over here and he'll read the questions out loud. So you guys just stay tuned and enjoy the convo, man. Thank you guys for being in attendance. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're new to the community, I thank you for being here. It's a Friday, first Friday of the month. You didn't have to be here, but you're taking out this time and opportunity to experience opportunity. So thank you guys. I encourage and also invite you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, share it, hype it up, as Mrs. Kane would say. So enjoy. Let's work.
How you hearing me? Start rolling before we open up that one. Yeah, cool. He's already got it rolling. We kind of already here. we already here. I just want to do that microphone check so that he can check as he's putting everything in order over there.
Oh, that family, we are here, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming.
But we here.
It's a good thing.
There's no time better than the present.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It's great.
How you feel over there?
Eating good, man.
All right.
No, he asked the wrong question. How you hold it up over there?
How you holding up?
Yeah, there you go. Don't that feel a lot better?
Yeah. Come on in if you like to. Hey, so.
Oh, this is the Israeli guy.
Hey, so just want to go ahead and give a shout out to the whole OLAB community, to the How You Holding Up podcast community. Feel free to come on in. You can tell Danny you can come on in if you like to. Sit for a little bit. It's all good. Just want to invite everybody into this little space that we have here. First and foremost, I'd like to explain something, right? So my name is Joel Simmons, and I am, man, listen, I'm the host of the day. You're in the OLAB podcast right now, and I'm here with the great Brooklyn Boon. I want to explain to you a little bit more about who this man is. But first, I want to give you a little bit of a story, right? I want you to understand something, where exactly this came from. So in the middle of manifestation, I was blessed to be able to meet the co-founder who's behind all of this, all of these cameras. On the other side of the cameras, that's Edson Arroyo. You can check him out at Higher Pole, all right? You can pull it up there, or you can check him out right here, OLAB. I got a chance to meet him. When I got a chance to meet him, I began to talk with him, and I began to tell him, I was like, hey, listen, man, I got this vision of doing a podcast. It's very simple. I said, I've done the podcast a few times, and I'm ready to bring it back. It's called It Starts With Me. So after that, we began to just have this conversation about doing this podcast and being able to do it live in this type of setting that I'm here with Brooklyn Boon. In the middle of that, something else changed. In the middle of that, something else changed. This is what ended up changing. the thing that ended up changing was we got some guests right there. Hey, how you doing? All right. Love you, Franny. Love you, Danny.
Thank you.
Indeed. So what ended up changing was this. I drove by a place, a theater, and when I drove by the theater, I said to myself, man, what if we had a platform? Because I felt like I had such a hard time being able to get where I am. You know, I've been traveling this road for 6 years. It was very challenging. There was some bumps and there was some heavy hits, right? And it wasn't just because of my talent. Like I felt like, yo, I can speak, I can bring something, I got something to offer. But the business part, you know, the connections, the doorways, they felt like challenges. So I said, what if we could build a platform where people wouldn't have to navigate those challenges as challenging, but we provided a place where they could learn how to do business by day, and at nighttime they could present their talents. So you remember? I told you about that. So what ended up happening is while we're going through the middle of this thing, you and I ended up going onto the stage, the same stage. You were on the stage with Les Brown. He was on the stage with the great Les Brown. Brooklyn Boon on the stage with Les Brown. I was on the stage with Les Brown. So that was a great thing, as well as a few other people like Smitty the Goat and Poppy Chulo and a bunch of other people. But we ended up getting that opportunity on that day. And soon after that, as I started going to the vision preparation for 2026, it hit. Just do it.
Talk to him.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Like this is the thing that I'm teaching all of the people that I'm coaching is the action plan and then becoming active. It's an old saying, but I use it as pair management. Project, act, manifest. What ended up happening was, and he was there for one of those occasions, is that we ended up with this place. And now people are walking into this building and they have the opportunity to broadcast in this way.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
That handshake been well worth it.
You got the keys.
What's up? What do you need?
They're gonna co-founder, y'all. There, we got him. We got him.
Hey, this is all live, y'all, so you see it everything. You see it everything, man. Y'all gonna see the little mistakes, the funnies, everything.
I want to share something because you spoke on what you teach your clients, right? Your friends, if you will, because again, we spoke off camera about how you're able to cultivate relationships, and your mentor that you had, I forgot her name.
Jamie Villalobos.
She went from mentoring you to becoming friends and family. That's the power of your cultivation with relationship. But what I've realized the last quarter of 2025, I realized the difference between a dreamer and a visionary. I said, well, I have all these big dreams that God gives me. I was like, a visionary as well. And one day I just Googled, well, what's the difference between the two? A dreamer, for those of you guys who don't know, is one who just sits there with his or her head in the cloud. They have all these grand ideas, but they don't take any action. But a visionary, they take actionable steps. They see the dream, they feel it, they have that confidence, and they walk that line. Even if they don't have it in color, they see a glimpse of it in black and white, and they move toward it. There's a difference between forward and towards as well, right? Forward is moving in a general direction, but when you're moving towards something, you have intention of where you're going. You're walking forward, but you're walking towards that specific goal. And I realized that about myself, and when I created Breakthrough, I was like, oh shoot, this is it right here. So when we speak on, what was it? Pam management. What is it?
Yeah. Project, act, manifest.
There we go.
That's it.
And there we go. Man, I'm excited to be here.
This guy right here.
I'm excited to be here, man.
That is it right there, y'all.
Opportunity now, brother. Thank you for having me. You got the keys.
Yeah, got the keys.
Can we speak on that though? Like, no, actually, I'm the guest. I'm the guest.
You.
Today.
Don't
I'm the guest.
Be you.
Yeah.
Be you. I got questions for you. But right now we just vibing.
Okay.
And so that's all good. Like,
all right, so listen, man. Me and Joel, we are speaking frequent.
Yeah.
We are speaking frequent, man. And I want you to tell it because I love you. I have enthusiasm as well, but when you're speaking about your goal, your dream, and your vision, that moment, I just love hearing you speak on it. But just speak to the people about, brother, just that encounter and the road it took for you to actually for us to get here, bro. Like, this is my first time in the place since that initial you got the keys conversation, man.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Yo, people don't understand, man.
That was crazy.
And management.
That was crazy. Yes,
Nuts.
that was crazy. Man, I created PAM management back in 2020.
Wait, hold on. That's crazy. This is full circle because earlier you said it took you 6 years to get here.
Yeah.
But you created PAM management 6 years ago around that same duration and time frame of this road that you've been on.
Yeah, that's it.
That's breakthrough, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna interrupt.
No, you
Well, I'm
good.
trying
You
not
good.
to.
Hey,
Y'all know me.
welcome to the Opportunity Lab podcast.
If y'all know me, y'all know I get excited. Like this, like my man here, I get excited, man. We go. We go.
Amazing. This guy is amazing.
We go.
Listen, we got the great Brooklyn Boon here. Talk to him is here live. This is the real Talk to him. I don't know what y'all done heard out there, but you need to go look up Talk to him, Brooklyn Boon, because I'm gonna tell you something. That was part of one of the things. Like when I first met you back at FAU, I was like, yo, this guy's pretty cool. So I like him. I like him. I like him. Right?
Yes, sir.
Legit.
Yeah.
You know, I like him. I like Masai. I'm like, yo, maybe we need to go to service together. Shout out to Masai, wherever you are. All right. But I'm like, these guys are legit. And especially because you brought the energy. And I remember telling you one thing. I was like, yo, man, I gotta go hit the gym or something like that. And you turn around and you were like, yo, man, you're doing it. You're already doing it. And I was like, gosh, what? This is gonna be good. Because I feed off of that, y'all. I feed off of that. Like, give me something I can work with. Give me something I can work. Hey, hold on. Pause. Time out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Herb McCray. All right. He is the owner of Royalty Sublime Water. All right. That's what we got here. This is not an alcoholic beverage. It's sitting here, it's cold, but it's water. It's spring water, it's sparkling water. And we got to do the shout out. We got to go ahead and open it up.
High quality H2O.
This is good, man.
It look like royalty too, the bottle and everything.
Everything Herb does is royalty, brother.
Shout out to you, Herb.
Everything, man. Everything.
Cheers.
Yeah. This the real deal, y'all. This the real deal. So I won't even put the top on each one get more. It's all good, man. Hey, two blessings and breakthrough.
Yes, sir. It's sparkling water, by the way, too, guys. That's phenomenal. Sparkling spring water.
That's out of the mountains of Africa right there. This is real deal, y'all. That's how Urban Craig. Y'all look it up, Royalty Spring Water. All right? All right, let's get back into it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to forget that.
Okay.
I don't want to forget that.
Okay.
My man did some, and I got one for you too.
Oh!
You got a bottle.
Thank you, Herb.
Yep.
Thank you, Joe.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you, Edson. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. So when I met you back then, I'm like, this is a good guy. But it was something when I heard that talk to him. That thing touched me. We are all in the middle of like our growth.
Yeah.
And I don't care where you are.
Yeah.
Whether you're broke minded or not, you're growing in some way. Everybody's growing in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they don't like the growth. Maybe they need to change something. Maybe they don't know it. Maybe they don't know it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that when you start speaking that talk to them, man, I had to replay it, because you brought it up. I think it was on, or I brought it up. I heard it and I was like, yo, I sent it out to my group of men. I'm like, everybody needs to go and listen to this right now.
You did.
Check it out. Everybody needs to listen to it.
Tenacity community.
Tenacity community. That's right. Everybody needs to listen to it. I don't know if everyone did. I know I did multiple times. I just kept going back for more. And whenever I hear you talking about it, whenever I hear it, man, tell me about that. I know we will get the breakthrough, but tell me about the talk to him and the transformation it took for you to be able to say the words that's inside of that rap.
Okay, I can do that. Man, talk to him. So the same year that you and I initially met, it was summertime when you and I met, by our mutual friend and brother, Christopher Dorr,
Shout
founder,
out Christopher Dorr.
founder of D2L, phenomenal nonprofit organization who brought us together, right? Um, uh, that that December, a tax levy was placed on my bank account, right? After 6 years, right? It took place from 2018, but tax levy was placed on my account, and it put me in a hole. My wife at the time, my ex-wife now, she wasn't working. I was the head of the household, working 2 jobs, right? We had our first baby girl, right? Um, and a few days later, well, in the midst of that, when I heard levy, I didn't know what a tax levy was. But when I heard levy, I thought of the man-made structure that stops flooding. So when I heard that, when I Googled it, I'm like, oh God, I know you about to open the floodgates of heaven. I just don't know what or when, right? So my perspective, and what's funny is I was at work at one of my jobs working security downtown Miami. I kid you not. I was listening to my first song that I put out on all platforms in 2018 called CTC, Cut the Check. I'm listening, and I wasn't struggling financially the whole time around that time, but I was still behind and I was just barely making ends meet. So I'm listening to the song and I'm getting hyped. This song was the first time I found my voice, my confidence. I found purpose with making that song. And I was like, God, change my perspective. Like if you blessed me before and I wasn't glorifying your name as much as I was as I am now, I know you could do it again. And that time span of me creating CTC, which was in 2018, July 11th to January 2nd, 2019, I accumulated $82,000 working on this project in Boston. So I'm like, God, you cut the check again, boom, boom. And then boom, I kid you not, I went to go pay my car note and I couldn't because the tax levy appeared. I said, God, I see what you're doing. I ain't even gonna get mad because I just asked you to change my perspective, right? So I said, okay, figured out what the tax levy was, figured out that it's a hold on my account, 2,400. I didn't have it. And then a few days later, somebody shared with me a showcase that I can compete and win first prize, grand prize, $1,000. So okay, God, maybe this is what you wanted me to go do. So $50 investment, I'm gonna win first place. I'm gonna win first place. I lost, but I won. I lost the competition, but I won an experience and I won a perspective. I said, okay, God, I need a song that's going to involve the crowd, get them engaged. I need the beat to be up tempo. I need the song to be fire. I need to be able to encourage people. I need to stay true to who I am without compromising my relationship and my faith with you. But I just needed to capitalize on where I am in life. I kid you not, Joel. I heard him say, talk to them. And said I got the beat, and I kid you not, when I received the beat, me, my ex-wife, and our daughter, we was driving home. I heard the beat, I played it. I said, oh, this it right here. And I start mumbling. I'm trying to piece it together. Hello. So I'm trying to piece it together. And I got in the house. I'm in the kitchen. I'm mumbling. I'm getting the harmony. I'm getting the melody. I'm getting the lyrics together. And I said, this is it right here. And at the time, this was January. We was doing a corporate fast at the time. First time ever doing a fast too. And I kid you not.
What do you mean by corporate fast?
So it was a church it was a church that I was introduced to, and they do a corporate fast amongst the whole church from like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Right? So some would do a dry fast, some would do the Daniel fast as far as removing the meats and only doing, the vegan, right, if you will. I know some people say that's not a real fast, but that was my first time, so I didn't know.
I got you. I got you.
So the lyrics was just popping out. Then I heard God say, start this business. then
And which business was it?
so my media entertainment, my music media entertainment company, LLC, right? So as I'm saying the words, I'm like, talk to him. I'm like, oh, I got a podcast for that. And I said, what? I said, what?
Yeah.
Hold on. I said, okay, now I can put my brand, my services, and everything that I do and offer into this song. And then I'm gonna make it catchy. And then it just start flowing. And then, man, I said the old me was the man. Now I see me as a brand because everywhere that I go, I'm wearing my brand.
Yeah.
Change perspective, I'm a brand new man. I said because where I am in life, I'm transitioning, as Joel just said. No matter where you are, you're growing. If you don't like it, if you don't know about it, or if it hasn't happened yet, you're growing and you're changing. So I said, yo, and I just start going. I start going, bro, and I start going. And I said, this is it. I said, this is it. This is it. And then the further I get in this journey of where life is, God wants me to talk to people, share my testimony, share what I've gone through, share the encouragement. How do I use my gifts, talents, skills, abilities that God has given me and scale it? See, a lot of entrepreneurs out there, we want to scale, we want business to grow, right? I've learned and come to realization that I scale, but I have to vertically scale first. The Heavenly Father, so then I can horizontally scale. So if my voice is my anointing, cool. What can I do with my voice? Well, I'm musically inclined. That's one. Then I have a podcast. That's two. And I'm a visionary. That's three. Then I can teach people. Then I can share my testimony. So now all of these things just off of my voice alone. So that's how I talk to him.
That's a that's dope, man. That's a crazy story too.
Yeah.
Like that's deep.
Yeah.
You know. So tell me more about this whole thing. I mean, he went through was that $84,000 levy?
$82,000, but it was $2,400 because of the taxes. I didn't know that. What do you call it? My tax was exempt. I didn't know that. And when you're uneducated, listen. When it comes to finances, when it comes to anything, if you don't know, ask the question. That's what HR is for. That's what ask the question if you don't know. So yeah, I accidentally put exempt my taxes, and yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And shout out to Kay Washington right here.
Hello.
She knows everything about finances.
Look at that.
Yeah. So it's funny that you was like,
Look at that.
I mean, I just went to one of her things just a couple days ago, and
How was it?
man, bright star.
Okay. Bright
Bright
star.
star. Bright star. Bright star.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe him. He speaks with a lot of conviction.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. So, listen, man, tell us a little bit more about you, just you in general.
Yes, sir.
Before we dive into that a little bit more, man.
So for those of you guys who may not know, I do go by the name Brooklyn Boon. You can't spell Brooklyn without putting Boon in it. I am the founder of How You Holding Up. How You Holding Up is a multimedia creative wellness community impact platform focused on healing, breakthrough, meaningful conversations, and cultural impact through music, film, live experiences, storytelling. I hail from Brooklyn, New York. Spent half of my life back and forth between there, Miami, and a few other cities and states. Um, and ultimately, man, I'm a man just trying to encourage people because we all need encouragement, man. And I know what it's like to not have it and to feel down and out, but how can I do that? How can I be the salt on the earth? How can I be the light in this world that Jesus gave me the authority to be, right? How can I make disciples of people by using this? How can I show people this is how I've gone through it? And if y'all hear any of my testimonies, you like, yo, how are you
Holding up?
How are you holding up? Yeah. And I can't do nothing but give God all the glory.
Yeah.
So that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And you're in the middle of that right now, man. You're holding up right now.
Yeah.
You are the man. You are the brand. And you're doing this like live.
That's right.
I think that no facade. Yeah, you don't pull no punches. Mm-hmm. That's what I learned about you. This man is a man of truth.
Yes, sir.
That's how you walk. How right integrity, and you say what you believe, and you live by those standards. And if you find that there's anything that maybe you did research, because you're also a man who's well studied. You research what you're doing. So like some people, they get stuck. They're like, oh, well, you told me that this is that, and then that's the end of it. What I've learned about you is like, okay, you told me this is that, I like that, and then you go and do research and you verify it, right? So there's old saying, trust but verify. So you verify it, and then sometimes you may find a way to grow in that, and like you said, upward or outward, whatever that is, or inward, right, or deeper, right, and then that may show you something new. Yeah. And I've noticed that because we had a conversation once and you came back and you started to speak to me on a whole different level. Yeah. And I was like, that was pretty powerful. That was really powerful. And how fast it happened was also powerful. So, I mean, if you will, share with people the process of being able to see something, believe that this is what it is based off of what I see, and then going back and taking those steps to research it and whatever it is that you do, whether it's prayer, study, whatever, to come up with what you now accept as your truth.
Yeah, that is very thoughtful and intentional on how you orchestrated that assessment and questioning. Hello, hello, hello.
Right.
So yeah, man. I've learned over the years to not believe everything that you see. Jesus said that's the spirit. That's the fruit of the spirit. So I've been gullible and I've been naive. I'm not ashamed to say it because when you don't have wisdom, when you aren't a prudent man or woman, you can fall for anything. And when you've fallen for anything quite a few times, you kind of get tired of falling for anything. So I realized that, hey, something has to change. Whether it be me, whether it be my mindset, whether it be my perception or my perspective, something has to change because I want to change. So I took the necessary actionable steps to do so. Prayer, read the Bible, and also asking for the discernment because I don't want to deceive myself, let alone I don't want to deceive others, and I definitely don't want to deceive myself.
That's powerful. I mean, there's a slew of lessons inside of that. I mean, you take prayer, you take the Bible, you read the Bible, and then you ask for discernment. And I think that it's something that is just overlooked.
Yeah.
It's overlooked. I had a conversation earlier. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. You should know him maybe by name, but Michael Seville. So we were on a community beacon earlier, and our topic on the community beacon was about what is success to you. And I'm going to pose that question to you in just a moment because I feel like we're like on the precipice of that type of question based off of what I'm thinking about and haven't even gotten to the questions that I have to hear. So, but like when we were talking about that, I was explaining to him that the idea of success is like in so many people's mindset is not necessarily the same thing that I see success at. Like today, this is success. I'm standing here. I'm sitting here. I'm in this room. I got Kimberly right there. I got Boon right here. I got Edson right there. My mom's inside the building. Like this is success to me. Like if I were to look and I were to say, yo, I'm going to have a podcast. I'm going to be inside the studio. I'm going to be behind all of these cameras. That is exactly what is happening right now. So, I'm in success. Like you don't have to be speaking with me, right? We didn't have to have that connection, right? It didn't have to show up that way. And so like my projection of what success is like, yo, look at your life right now. Because you could be so many other things. And I can still find success in that, but you could be so many other things, right? Just to name a few, you could be behind bars, right? You could be without an arm. It's all about perspective. And I felt like you were about to say that. It's all about perspective because even if I didn't have an arm and I can still have success. So like the idea that somebody is painting a picture out there or that 6 years ago, I was looking at things differently. I was looking at the other guy behind the camera on the screen. And I was saying they're successful. What are they doing? Let me do what they do. I can't look that way now because, like you said, I've been through the highs, I've been through the lows, and I had to gain discernment. I had to study, right? Bible says study to show thyself approved, right? A workman, right? I became a workman, rightly dividing the word of truth, right? So I started to divide this thing and find, where am I? Where am I? And if I am like my creator, which is what I believe, I don't know what everybody else believes, that's what I believe, I'm created in his image, then he is always successful.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, I am always successful. So no matter what stage of life I've had, I am in success. So I'm posing this question to you. What is success to Brooklyn Boom?
Before I answer, I want to ask you: is success measurable for you?
Success is measurable to me. It is. It's measurable to me. For instance, the moment that I'm in, for instance, I take a deep breath, I have success. I just measure it. Okay. I measure it by the breath that I took. Okay. I measure it by this occasion, right? I measure it by the phone call I took earlier today, right? I measure it by, okay, you don't have what you need to take care of that, but you're still here. I measure it, right? So for me, the metrics have changed. My metrics are no more, I'm no more valuing myself based off of somebody else's criteria.
So it's basically what you're able to do.
It's what I intentionally put my mind to that I do. So when I intend to be here, that I just met up with success, right? I just did it. If my mind was to be somewhere else in a place that, and I decide and I don't decide, but I just don't follow through with it, then that is a measure of discontentment to me. Because it's like, oh, golly, man, this is exactly what I wanted to do. Now, granted, I'm gonna cut the hair right now because you're asking the question. I'm gonna cut the hair.
You do.
Right?
Yeah.
So to cut your hair or to thread the needle is based off of my decision, right? So Pam management, project, act, manifest, right? So as long as once I say it out of my mouth, like this is who I am, then I begin to act on it. My concern is not necessarily the end result. It is that I am acting on the destination. Right. Much like what you said in the very beginning, right? It's not just movement. I'm going towards something, not forward. Forward motion does not always mean toward. Right? Right? Forward motion does not always mean toward. So when I learned that, just what you said, I became intentional that I want to move toward my goals. I want to move toward my aspiration, my vision, which is the reason why I have vision, clarity, focus to help other people to see the exact same thing. So go ahead now, brother. I love it. I love it. Well, this is about you right here.
That's about us, man. It's the opportunity that. So
I love it.
Success for me is the purpose of the thing and which one has accomplished what it was intended for it to be set out to be. I'll give you an example. 2023, my first daughter was born, right? A few days before her birthday, which was October 12th, 2023, I started working for this security company, right? I left one security company, started working for another security company, but it was a pay cut, and I wouldn't be armed. I wouldn't be armed because the pay rate is higher. And I'm like, oh, shoot, but it's a win-win because it's literally 6 minutes from my house and the area that it's in. You know what? And they see all of these great things that they can do through me. But it's bi-weekly. All right, I'll do it. As soon as I'm hired, conversation with Gary B. I forgot how to pronounce his last name, but in the auditorium listing. I'm like, yo, Captain, can I work this? Can I work inside the auditorium? Because he does motivational speaking. That's something that I aspire to do. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Bet. Cool. The night comes. I'm working inside there, and then they just, yeah, let's open the floor for Q&A. Should I ask the question? Should I not? What should I ask them? I'm working right now. Should I go up there and ask? They set the two microphones up in the aisles. I felt led to go ask a question. I walk up to the microphone and he looks at both sides. Yeah, let's start with let's start on the left side. So not thinking his left, I'm thinking my left, but he pointed at me. And I said, all right, I got the question. But leading up to that, I've been already asking people this question for about 2 years now. I said, being financially stable, does it bring you joy or does it just make you happy? And his response was the response that I knew already, but now hearing a person of his stature answer that with the same response, and then everybody looking back at me in that auditorium, and then when I leave out after he answers my question, and then people are now leaving. Yo, that was a great question. That was a great question. Yo, boom, boom, boom. I met him. Yo, boom. That was a great picture. That was a fun. That was a great question. Let's take a picture. All right, cool. 2 days after, hey, boom, go secure TV on the football field. Who's TV? Tom Brady. I'm like, yeah, okay. Nah, seriously, go. His son plays for the football team. It's now securing Tom Brady. And hey, I'm Officer. I say my name. I'll be right over here. I want you to enjoy your game. Boom. He comes to me and just start talking. Now we're having a conversation. His son is playing. When I met his son days prior, I've only been working that job for a week and a half. Yeah. He and I were having regular conversation. I'm not fanning over him. I disliked him as a quarterback when he played, but he's a cool man, right? Yeah. We're having this conversation, and the conversation ended. Hey man, you did too. Hey man, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Oh, thanks, man. Same for you. A day later, they laid me off. Why would they lay me off? I did nothing wrong. They seen so much aspiration in my actions, in my resume, in my mannerism. I thought this was a good gig. Yeah, me too. Come to find out, the captain of the security, well, I forgot his title, but he's a big shot in that school. Um, he told one of my colleagues who was a security guard as well. He told her, he said, "That guy just started here." She said, "Yeah." He said, I don't know what it is about him, but I hope he doesn't stay here long. He doesn't belong here. He belongs up there."
Up there? Where's up there?
On stage talking. And lo and behold, I was laid off. I didn't have an explanation. Oh yeah, we don't. Like, but y'all hired me. Why would y'all hire me a week and a half before knowing y'all was about to lay people off? I didn't understand what God was doing in that moment, in that time. But later on, I realized that that was success in that moment. I did what I was supposed to do.
I love that. I love that. See, that's what I'm talking about. And when we can get that type of mindset, it changes everything. Because for one person, that might be, that door just shut on me. Woe is me. How am I going to go from here to there?
That was at first.
Talk to me.
Because I didn't. I'm like, what? And then I'm like, dude is being born in 2 days. Why would y'all lay me off now? I need this job. And I just had to really just trust God. I still had another job. Woo! I still had another job. They gave me, what is it? Paternity leave for husband. The pay was nothing. But, in that moment, what can you do but say thank you? I had the opportunity to ask Gary Vee a question. I had the opportunity to talk to Tom Brady, and all of these people appreciated me in that moment. Yeah, man. So it's bigger than money at that point.
It is, man. It's part of your story.
Absolutely.
And, I don't know what the end of the story is going to be. I know that as much success as you are right now, there's only more. You know what I'm saying? There's only more. I mean, I've been watching you and following everything that you're doing from the perspective that I can see you, right? Ever since we like came together and started to move in that type of manner, I've been keeping an eye on it.
And I don't want you guys to be misled. Joel and I speak off of him watching what I'm doing on social media as well. We have conversations. We pick up the phone and or we text each other. So I'm just having to put that out there too.
100%. Yeah, because now I'm just like the podcast. I'm watching that. It's curated so well. Like, and I see you out in Miami. I think it is. You know, and you're rapping out in Miami on the streets at like some type of event. Like, there it is. Then there was the skate park. There it is. Then I got the text. Like it was same day text or the day before text. Like I'm doing a short movie, a short, I'm like, whoa, right? And then there was the breakthrough experience, right? And it just seemed like there was just so many notable things that I've just watched in like the last 9 months, and some people they get stuck, right? And so I'm not going to say that when things happen, like a door shuts, it's just automatically, yay, I'm so happy my door shut, right? Because the reality of it is like I'm human, you're human, we're human. And so the first impact may be an impact, right? It may be something that causes damage. That's the way I like to think about it. Impact and imprint. When I go out to speak, I intend to either impact or imprint. That's my goal, right? So either I want to say something that hits you so hard that it leaves a dent, and so you're gonna remember that. Hope it's for the good, or it's going to be an imprint. So every time you look at that, it's going to be there, right? So you're going to take it with you. Whichever way, that's my goal. One thing, right? You said like the one thing. I'm looking for one thing that I say to do that. And so I'm just thinking about that because how many doors have you, me, or anyone else have shut in front of our own eyes? And how many times that we were like, oh my gosh, like how am I ever going to recover? And we stayed right there. There was no movement from there. Like I said before, everybody's always growing. I don't know exactly what that growth looks like, but we need to understand. It may just be growing older. Time is passing. But the mind has not gained the lesson. So if the mind hasn't gained the lesson, you got to stay in there to find your blessing, right? You got to stay in the mess before you get your message. But once you start to get your message, you start to get your lesson, you can start to deliver, right? So it's like, I'm granted this opportunity to have this door shut on me. What does that mean? Because if I am like my father, then that means that he is only creating a new door for me. So this door that's shut is really a door that's open. I just need to see. I need to open up my eyes. I need to be a visionary, not a dreamer.
Yeah, there you go.
See what I'm saying? It's time to wake up.
Yeah.
And see the true vision, and then write the vision, make it plain upon the people. Right? Make it plain upon the tables. Because I need to run. I need to be able to go somewhere. I need to be able to go towards something. So I need to see it clearly. Am I pulling this thing together? I'm just listening to you.
I'm picking up when you put it down,
I'm
man.
listening to you,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm listening to you, and I'm just hoping that everybody will get this message that you just stated, that success was the door shutting on you, that the impact was painful. It was an impact. It wasn't just an imprint. It wasn't just okay, I got the little sticker to go inside the fair. Happy as me. Oh, can I go back in? Yes, shine a little light. Okay, I see it. Yeah, you could go in and out as much as you want. No, this was an impact. It was like, boom, whoop. Try to knock me off of my horse right here. This is the Saul of Damascus type of thing.
Yes, sir.
But because of that, he saw the light.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, do I just want the imprint? Do I just want the papers and continue to go on about my business in and out? When where I'm going is not going to get me where I need to go? Or do I want the impact? Sometimes we need to be knocked off the horse.
Yeah.
Come on, talk to me.
And a lot of people don't understand that or embrace it for that matter as well. Because as you said, what was me, right? Well, how could this happen to me? And then we stay there. It's like quicksand, man. Woo! You know what quicksand do?
Talk about it.
You put that foot there, and the more you stay there, the more you panic, the quicker you go down. But if you stay patient, you stay calm, cool, calm, collected, you can get your way out of that quicksand. you don't want to be in quicksand, but the more you worry, the more you doubt, the more you fear, the quicker you're gonna go down to that demise. But if you are able to, okay, a lot of people speak on emotional intelligence, and oh, okay, the number 40 has been popping up in my peripheral for some time, and I see 40 again. If you can do me a favor and just Google the relevance of the number 40 in the Bible.
Man, 40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Moses was up in the mountain for
Well,
that same amount of time. Jesus was up in that mountain for that same amount of time.
okay.
Right? The children of Israel were lost. Right? For 40 years.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 40 is a very powerful number.
Okay.
Right?
So tell the people, Google, what is 40? What does the number 40 represent in the Bible? Edson, what number is that on the fridge right there? You see it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's 40.
Okay.
All right. Symbolizes in the Bible the number 40. This is right out of this is the AI overview from Google. In the Bible, the number 40 primarily symbolizes a period of testing, trial, probation, and preparation. It frequently represents a crucible of time where faith is refined, ultimately leading to spiritual renewal, transformation, or a new beginning. One more? All right.
That's everything we were just speaking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I have a song, so I'm working on an album. How do you hold it up? The album. Okay. I created a song. I named it Hiding because I see God has to hide you before He can. God has to hide you before He, I don't want to say expose, but before He reveals you. He has to hide you before He reveals you. And I've never structured any of my songs like this, but Holy Spirit said, count how many bars you have in this verse. It's 40. So, okay. I want you to do me a favor. Can you do me a favor? Hand me my phone, please.
Yeah. Oh, y'all live. Y'all on the live. Y'all about to get live right now. You about to use it double time.
Yeah.
Double time.
Y'all stay right there.
Stay right there. Stay right.
Things happening, okay? The doors being closed. Things happening, okay? The doors being closed, etc., etc. God enables these closed doors for me to view what I am to put the impact and the imprint on people. Yo, you've been through all of that. How did you listen to my music? Then when they hear the music, and now we can have a conversation about what has gone through. So now it's, all right, this is the perfect time. I've had this revelation for about, I want to say October, September of last year, right after my third showcase, which I've had the honor and privilege and pleasure to have you as a speaker on the mental health panel. So thank you. While you were traveling in the Philippines.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
That was an honor.
Yes, sir. So, what's the longest book in the Bible?
Psalms.
Okay. That's interesting. What's the overview of Psalms?
The Psalms are like sonnets. They are gatherings. There's Psalms from Solomon, David, Moses, and many others, and they're stories of the Israelites and how they were moving. Right. If I were to give an overview, I wouldn't be able to be as specific. I mean, it is.
That's great.
This is 5 books.
That's great. You've done phenomenal.
Okay.
David, before he was King David, he was what?
Shepherd. He was leader of the shepherd. He was a shepherd over the children, over the sheep of Jesse.
And then he was called up to do what? Before being a king. When he was placed in that palace, before him having the official title of being a king, he was called up to do what? King Saul.
King Saul. So he was called by his father Jesse to check on his brother that were in a war with the Philistines.
But in the midst of it,
Yeah, the opportunity.
played that harp thing, right?
He did. He played the harp.
Played that harp. So he's been a shepherd,
Musician.
and king. Psalms is a book of expression, lament, right? Um, David specifically expresses his fear. He expresses his joys, his victories, his depressions. Um, he expresses so many different emotions. But I believe one of the most quoted scriptures, well, one of the most quoted books is from Psalms. A lot of people get Psalms tagged on them. They put it in their bios. They use it to describe them or their season. Psalm 23, perfect example. Psalm 91, for instance, just praying that over your child while they sleep or yourself. Psalm 119 being the longest chapter in a book, right? With what is it, 176 verses? I say that to say that's what my music is. My music is a song because I express everything and it's all glorifying and coming back to God. How he vindicates me, how he preserves me, but how I revere his name. So everything that I've gone through, just like David, who was that shepherd playing the harp for a king before he became king, it's me. I'm I'm not greater than what I am, but also King David was a man after God's own heart. I try to be a man after God's own heart. I know I have my shortcomings, but okay, because I know my shortcomings, how can I encourage other people to not experience what I've experienced? And if you are experiencing what I have or what I am experiencing, how can I then encourage you to? It's not going to last long. It's going to be tough, but you got to persevere through that. That's what Psalms does. It gives you hope. That's what the Bible does. It gives you hope. It also reassures victory. It gives you wisdom, understanding. So it gives you everything. But specifically the book of Psalms, my music is relatable to that. So when we speak on closed doors, King David experienced closed doors, but he celebrated it. He whined about it, but at the end of it, well, God, I trust you. God, you are my refuge. God, you are this. Oh, I'm experiencing these emotions, these trials and tribulations, but God, you are this. God, you are that. God, you are that.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. I want to share with you something. So a few years back, um, this may have been like 10 years back or so, maybe a little longer. So I accepted a position, and the position was down in Miami as the assistant pastor. This was my first role as assistant pastor. I was down there as assistant pastor for 4.5 years, approaching 5, right? And I mean, I went down there gun ho. I mean,
Right.
all in, all in.
And if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. I know you.
I'm telling you, I'm all in. So I drove my Tundra.
Yeah.
I drove my Tundra, and I went down there, and man, I was there like free to have a seat. Um, and it cost me so much money. I was draining my pocket, like my bank account, everything. Because I didn't just fly down there, but I gave it every single offering, and I led people into giving an offering. I was there for the meetings. I was there for the encouragement. I stayed here afterwards to do any type of counseling, whatever. I was serving, right? I served, right? And so while that was happening, my bank account, I didn't change anything with my job status, right? I didn't pick up nothing extra on the side. And so there was one day, I remember being inside of my house. As a matter of fact, I had some trouble where I ended up even losing everything that I had naturally during the course of that time. I lost the majority of what I had naturally. And I ended up moving into like this apartment. And I'm sitting there in the apartment and I'm looking out the window and it's raining outside. Like I'm a pastor on the phone. And it's not time to be down there yet, but it's almost time because I had gone from driving my Tundra to taking the train, right? And this particular occasion, the train was too much money. If I were to go down there, and I said this to my pastor, I said, listen, I can come down there, but to get down there, I wouldn't be able to bring an offering for you. It was on his night. Where we are, pastors don't get paid a salary. So it's just whatever people give one night of the week. And so, like, okay. Or I can stay here and I can use that for my fuel to get to my job tomorrow. And like, that was my choice. My choice was either to go down there and use my money to get down there, or to send him an offering because I appreciate all he was doing, or to hold what I have and to pay for my fuel to get to work on tomorrow. But I couldn't do all three. And I remember, because you talked about David, I remember saying to him, as he was telling me, you know, God's going to bring you through, everything's all right, you don't need to come down here, don't send me anything. He's telling me all those things, encouragement and stuff. And I'm just like, I understand that, but how long some of my enemies put other kids? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
How long? Like, how long do I go through this? And I started talking to the Lord, how long? And I feel that thing.
I'm with you.
Yeah, man.
I'm with you.
And so I sat there in that, and I didn't go anywhere. I ended up going to work and stuff like that. But we prayed about it and everything. And I assured him that though I'm going through it, it's painful, brother. It's painful, man. But like I just kept on just dealing with it. You know, one more day. That's all I got to do. Is just one more day. It's not a big deal. You make it one more day. It's amazing what you can do one more day. He did bring me out of that. We moved into another house and everything else. But it was just like one of those moments where it was like, how long? And so the reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes we as people, we forget that the struggle is a part of the process. And I love how you took us all the way through the number 40, you know, because it's kind of like in preparation. Like, if we could master this, to anyone out there that's listening on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever, on inside the room right now, it's like if we can learn how to master our faith and our walk. That's why my mindset is I am successful right now. This is exactly what I'm meant to do. This is it. Drink this water, talk with you, be on this podcast, see these people out here, right? This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing right now. If I look beyond that or try to want something greater than that, that's not for me. I'll miss now. I'll miss presence. But some people say present. Let me pull back. Come on.
The other day, I posted something because speaking about now, I told you again, I love words and I just love what I can do with them. I love how I can put them together in a stanza. I love how I can make a double, triple, quadruple entendre. I just love words. I looked at it and I'm like, yo, a lot of us are so focused on now that we don't realize that we've already won. Now, we speak about changing perspective. Now it's N-O-W, but when you change your perspective and you look at it backwards, you already realize that you W-O-N, won. It's just now because we're so focused on it right now that we lose sight, knowing that we already won. Scripture says God is with us, He's fighting for us, He's already given us.
Right.
So once we know that, and I've also realized that we got to separate our emotions.
Yes.
Once we, a lot of people like to speak on emotional intelligence, but once we actually realize that emotions is how Satan condemns us, how he, you know, adds all of these different things and all of that, and gets us to focus here and not the big picture, then we'll get stuck with the now, forgetting that we already won.
My brother, Michael Seville, y'all check out Community Beacon. We got our own, it's our own YouTube station now. But on Community Beacon, he put this out there. And you might not see this on Community Beacon now. You might have to go to Tenacity Foundation. But on Community Beacon, he said this: emotions are a signal. And like, man, I like love that. I love that because sometimes you need to feel what it is to help you understand. Like, hey, I'm alive. Like my uncle Amon. Shout out to Uncle Amon, right? He will always say, he would always say, um, he'll see me out, man. Let me go get a Tylenol. I said, man, why you get a Tylenol? I said, I got a headache. He said, the headache is telling you something. Ooh, it's telling you something. He said many times we mask the pain, but the pain is a signal. It's telling you something is going on inside your body that you need to check out. Emotions, something that's happening inside of your mind that's telling you you may need to check something out. Now, emotion can drive you down a really bad pathway too. So I love what you say because that's something that I teach my friends, my family. Like you said, my clients. My clients become my friends every single time. Yep. And I teach them about splitting the difference. Split the difference. Understand, hold your emotions over here. Recognize them. Look them up like you said. Look up the word, what the world says that means. Associate it. Name it. You can identify it. And then see what it is that you're learning in that moment. Have the two of them, put them in two separate places so that you can actually learn the lesson over here and you can learn the signal that's teaching you the lesson. Because once you learn the signal, it's just like a stop sign. When I see it, once I learn what a stop sign does, what it's meant for, I started to stop my car at every stop sign so I don't get hit by the car that's going through. When we learn what joy is, when we learn what love is, when we learn what anger is, when we learn those signals of how it shows up inside of me, I know the signal. Oh, okay. I'm angry. That person right there triggered me. But it's then I show them the next part. Did they trigger you or were you triggered?
Yeah.
Because there's a difference.
Big distinction between the two.
Yeah, who's got the power? What's
Right.
going on, Dad? Man, Opportunity Lab. We got the great Brooklyn Boon here with us today. I know we've been here for a minute, so let me ask you a couple of these questions because we just been flowing. I want to get into, yeah, man, this is a deep conversation. I love it. All right, so your platform is called How You Own It Up. And you said it came from feeling like no one else asked you that during a hard season, what was the season in your life that made the question so personal to you?
Man, realizing that growing up without either of my biological parents, nobody asked me, well, we know that this is the situation, but how are you doing? How are you coping up? So once I realized what that was, once I realized that this isn't my biological family, once I realized these things at such a young age, I became angry, hurt, confused. I walked on eggshells because it's like, okay, yeah, this is my biological family. So at any given point, if I say something or do something and they don't like it, they can say, yeah, these are the thoughts that I was having. They can, why are you going to the system or whatever the case may be. So, that's when I first realized it. But then about 2018, man, when I made holding up, you ain't got to check on me, I'm holding up. Like, because I've been through so much, nobody checked in to ask or see how I'm holding up. That I'm holding up regardless, I'm good. Even though I want you to ask how I'm holding up, because it hasn't been present, I'm good. So you ain't got to check on what I'm holding up.
I feel like it started a movement with you.
It did.
Like right now, I see that that's one of the things you asked. Minute, hey, what's going on? Brooklyn, what are you doing? How you holding up? How did that, like, what was the transformation from that to this, man, that now you offer it to everybody?
So 2018, I created a song called Holding Up. And I didn't know the effect or the impact. I was just creating a song and I was creating what I felt and what life has been for me. 2020 coming into 2021, I started getting into my relationship with Heavenly Father. I was reading a book by Simon Sinek called Start with Why. So, and at the same time, I'm reading the Bible. What is my purpose? Why am I? Why? Okay, a lot of us know what we do things for, but most of us don't know why we do it. So I said, okay, now if I'm doing music, why am I creating music? How is this? And I heard this over the podcast. And I said, okay, well, what's going to be a name? And I was listening to the song Holding Up. So many people were praising, like, yo, this your best song. I love this song. Boom, boom. I'm like, okay, now what's going to differentiate my podcast from anything else that I do from everyone else's? If I wanted people to ask me how I'm holding up, how you holding up the podcast? And I started writing that. It just started. That's what started.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I can attest, man. You are exactly who you say you are. And I definitely appreciate that. Man, there's a lot of stuff here that I have, but I feel like we hit some real heavy things.
I'm gonna get straight to it. I ain't gonna prolong it. So if you wanna ask all your questions there, I'm gonna straight shoot. I ain't gonna prolong. I ain't gonna.
All right. So you built your brand around music, dialogue, storytelling, culture, healing, and community impact. What is the bigger vision behind bringing all these worlds together?
Be able to encourage people to do it all. Yeah, do it all. Yeah, just encouragement. That's the base. Because I can encourage people to do all of those things. That's all I need is to encourage people.
That's what I feel like that's what you're doing now. Yeah, I was looking at the Instagram following and people there. I'm looking at, what you, like I said, I named so many different places that I've seen you active. And when I see you active, I know you're activating. Somebody is gaining something. I know the imprints, all over the place. I even seen someone purchase a shirt. You walk by them, and they have one of your shirts on, and you stop and talk with them.
I got shirts and hoodies with me right now for anybody interested.
If anybody wants to get a shirt or a hoodie, Boon is here. All right. Listen, man, I feel like this conversation has been very beneficial. Tell us
the definition of Boon is how you benefit. So,
yeah, man. It's funny how this thing works out like that.
Yeah. You see, I'm chuckling back.
Yeah. Yeah. Please tell everybody what you got going on next inside of the great Brooklyn Boon lifestyle that is alive with the Almighty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, fortunately for me, so I just finished wrapping up the official short film for my latest song, Breakthrough, which I released on March 14th. I'm working on doing a film premiere, which will be included in a live experience, live dialogue, live podcasting, as well as a live performance by me, including a panel with some of um, my co-stars in my short film, so they can express their hardship, their perseverance, and their breakthrough, as well as a networking event. And I'll also be doing my mobile podcasting station, so everybody can, get a how you holding up podcast experience. I will be performing on Juneteenth at the new and grand opening of Overtown Corner in Overtown, Miami, the historic Overtown. I'll be performing there. I'm working on my first album, so I have How You Holding Up, right? My brand, the umbrella. I have How You Holding Up, the showcase, which you had the pleasure of attending the last one. I have How You Holding Up, the podcast, and now I'm going for How You Holding Up, the album. Um, so those are some of the things that I'm willing to share right now, and everything else you just gotta follow the man with the plan, not me. So I'm just a conduit. But feel free to follow me on Instagram, Brooklyn_Boon, BOON, BrooklynBoon.com for any services that I can help elevate your experience. Um, YouTube, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now. So I encourage you guys,
let's open it up to the questions or comments from the audience. All right, so we're gonna ask anybody in the room if you got any questions or thoughts for Brooklyn Boon. This is the perfect time. Do we need a mic? Do they need one of these mics?
Can you? My phone's with
Go. We're gonna pass the mic around to you. To anybody who's got a question, who's got a thought, who wants to wants to ask Boone something. You got some more questions on there?
Yeah, but we'll get there. Thank you. That's Roger, huh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Praise God, man. Hello, Christina. How are you? Likewise. Likewise. All is well. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, so I'm just here peacefully enjoying the conversation. Very proud of the words, but being with men who are strong in their faith, also strong in mind and in their purpose. I would love to see the younger generation of young men see this on a up close level more. You know, I know you guys are out there. I know you guys are doing it. I would love to see it more. And so my question is there any vision or forethought for gathering the young men who are not where you guys are and have no clue that they even need to get there? Again, you have a vision for that in the future.
Shall I take the reins on this one?
Go first.
So, for me, absolutely. And it's so funny that you bring that up. Please do remind me your name.
Kim Washington.
Kim Washington. We have Miss Kim Washington here. She asked the first question. But yes, I foresee it in my future, right? As far as I can see, because I've realized that having the absence of a, a man of God who is firm in his belief, that took me down certain roads, and I do understand that those who have ears let them hear. So I'm going to we're going to receive the information when we are ready to receive it, right? Unfortunately, um, but train up a child in the way that they must go. I think that is something that is truthful and honest because it helps us to stay clear of certain obstacles that are unnecessary. Um, so I definitely see that happening for me. Um, because again, encouragement is my thing, and if I can be anything that I wanted when I was that young man, then I'm going to do it. Talk to him.
I definitely appreciate that. I appreciate you being out here. It was kind of short notice too, so that means a whole lot. We had this conversation a little bit before, and so there's a whole lot. So the O Lab, the Opportunity Lab, this platform is designed just for that. So when you ask the question, like the straight up answer is absolutely. Like this is their space. It's their space, because I needed that when I was coming up. And you know what? I need it now. Like my father's right there. I go to my father. My father still teaches me stuff. And I mentioned him earlier inside this podcast. I I don't know where it came from. Like actually, I do. I went because I was about to say I said it that way, but I had to correct myself because I needed spiritual guidance, and he gave it to me. He showed me a certain man, and I call him Dad, Bishop S.C. Madison. And I went to him and I took him a note and I said, "Hey, listen." I didn't say, "Hey," I'm very respectful. I was like, "I have a terrible memory." Like I can't remember anything. It's probably because of the way that I fried my brain while I was coming up, right? And so I asked him to help me. So I'm gonna tell you something. I still couldn't remember nothing. It was crazy. Like I couldn't remember nothing. I couldn't remember what I ate in the morning. It was like terrible. And then all of a sudden I realized I can remember everything he said. Every sermon he gave. And so I started to cultivate my life based off of what he said. And what he was teaching me helped me to groom my family, helped me to groom my lifestyle, helped me to get my brain in check so that I could accept my mother as my mom became my best friend. My mom delivers sage wisdom. Sage wisdom. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have listened to her. Like, so he changed my entire perspective on everything. So when you ask me about, is it going to be an opportunity for the young men to come in here? Absolutely. That door swing open for them. It could be a thing or not a thing, but it's still a thing. All they got to do is walk in the door. As far as the programs go, ain't nothing but a thing. You and I talk one more time, and we put it in motion. I got a few other people that we're talking about because this is the opportunity lab. That's what we do. Laboratory means that we're going to bring in the different properties and we're going to mix them together and we're going to create something that maybe nobody ever noticed before, but the ingredients were there from the beginning.
There you go.
We're going to create the opportunity for them to grow here. You know, so what it will look like, you let me know. But I'm ready for it to start tomorrow.
We got about 4 hours and 13 minutes before the next day, so we can get started right now.
Yo,
You gotta wait till
tell
tomorrow.
them to come on out. Where they at? Where they at? Talk to them, brother. Talk to them right there. Right there. I like that. I like that. I like it. Anybody else got some more?
Hello, Candace. Yes, I'm doing it.
Anybody on your live? Anyone on my live? No question.
Anybody have a question for either myself or Mr. Joel Simmons?
I don't know why he always call me Mister.
I don't know. Anybody got a question for Joel Simmons?
There it is.
You got it just quick, man.
There it is. There it is.
If not, thank you so much for being in attendance. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel. You know what
Yes.
to do.
Please subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Brooklyn Boon.
Get your eyes.
Subscribe to How You Holding Up podcast. Subscribe to
OLAB.
the OLAB, the Opportunity Lab US. Subscribe to Tenacity, jsimmons.tenacity. Subscribe to all of those. We love to see you, love to hear your comments. And this is Brooklyn Boon. This is Brooklyn Boon, y'all. Make sure that you follow him and that you check him out wherever you go. Because as you can see, the man is bringing positivity. He's bringing light. He's bringing love. He's bringing authenticity. And over there in the background, that's Ja Fragrance.
Yeah.
This man's been around for over 16 years, but y'all ain't seen nothing yet. He's coming through. All right, so y'all be ready for that. He's gonna be bringing something. Also, Kim, please check her out. Check out her Facebook. She is delivering. She's dropping the knowledge on educating people in finances. What is your handle?
Well, you can find me on Facebook on my name, Kimberly Washington. The business is generational wealth architecture.
She's got it. She's got it. All right. Shout out back here to my mother. All right. Federation of Families. 25, 26, 25 years and going strong. Nonprofits don't last like this. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The truth is that other nonprofits either want to copy her or call her up to figure out what the recipe is. And the thing about it is, my mom don't hide no recipes. She'll give you the sauce. She ain't hiding nothing. And that's one of the reasons I believe why she's so successful. Because as many people as she gives to, God gives her back more. And this right here, that's my dad right there. That's Apostle Lafayette Jenkins. Now, if you need counseling services, Keys for Life is in the house. He delivers the keys for life. It's in the word. Brooklyn Boon just said it. There's something about the word. So please check him out. You want to say anything, Dad?
No, Keys for Life Behavioral Health Services. Yeah.
All right.
That's what it is.
All right.
That's it.
All right, y'all remember Brooklyn Boom. Clap it up for Brooklyn Boom. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The opportunity, lad. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely, bro.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Edson.
Oh, yeah. Co-founder. Good God. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out for Edson. Co-founder right there. The co-founder right there. If y'all can see all this stuff he got going on right here. Yeah, for real, for real. For real. All right, y'all.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, like
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
told you I was excited already.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Dan.
What up, guys? So I'm gonna wrap it up over here. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Check out the music. Check out my music videos. Check out my documentary. Check out my podcast. Check out everything. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for sticking in. And yeah, until next time. How you holding up? Appreciate you.